even as half as great and fucking awesome as my night is going. Because let me tell you, I have been having a fucking fantastic night. I swear I've been walking around on an energy high all day. Blessed Yule, everyone. Blessed Yule. The new hope of the new dawn is here, my friends. I'm so fucking excited. So say hi when you get here. Let me know that you're here. I know you're hanging out. Like, subscribe, and share. All that fun shit. I mean, we got some beautiful shit that's going on tonight. And I'm going to share another Yule ritual I went to tonight. We'll talk about that here in just a minute. Don't forget, if you'd like to get on the free list, you need to like, subscribe, and share this video. Like this video. Subscribe, which is, if you're on YouTube, you hit that little bell to subscribe. And if you're on Facebook, you hit that little follow button. And then you hit that little arrow going out and share it some way, somehow, to somebody. Share it to your friends, share it to your family, share it to somebody digitally. If your dog is on Facebook, share it to your dog. I mean, you know, whatever, just share. It helps my algorithm when you do that. That's the whole point of the sharing thing, in case you were wondering. Okay, it changes my algorithm, helps things get out there a little bit more, all that fun stuff. Okay, so I really super appreciate it when you guys share. So yeah. Now let's turn our beautiful background music on. We got a little bit of that Yule going on here. A little bit of Yule music. So let me know you've liked, subscribed, and shared. I see here Jamie, Lord Vader's wife. Hello, my dear. How are you tonight? Good to see you. And Annette, thank you. Like, subscribed, and shared. Hello, my darling. How are you? So as we begin the evening, I'm going to go over here to this other screen. Here we go. This one right there. And I would like to share with you guys the Yule ritual that I went to tonight. This is run by Granny Goth. Okay, Granny Goth. And I'll tell you what, she's one of the most elegant, most wonderful, lovely women. You know, I know she's very, she's people are like, hey, you can't be goth forever. Well, let me tell you, Granny Goth, Ronci, she proves not only can you be goth forever, but you can do it awesomely too. You can be the gothiest of gothy and make these little young goths look like the little young pups that they are while nurturing them coming up. So yeah, she's amazing. So here's a little bit about from that ritual tonight. I hope you enjoy it as much as I did.
So this is a little bit of an experiment. I'm not sure if I'm going to keep this, but we're trying. Is it too loud? No. Okay. All right. I just thought as we are getting bigger that this might be a good idea that I can save my voice a little bit. So first of all, yeah, that's too loud.
Try it without, and we'll see.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to do.
I'm used to not using this. So.
That's better.
Yeah, I have a theater voice. I thought I would give it a try. We can leave it on though, because that's where music's going to come from. So I would just like to, first of all, welcome everyone here tonight. There are still a couple of seats if there are people who wanted to sit down. There's 2 over here, and it looks like we've got 3 over here if you want to sit. And I'm just really pleased with the fact that this group just keeps growing and growing. I'm not going to call them out or make them hold their hands up, but I wanted to give a special heartfelt welcome to my chaplain friends from the Rochester General Hospital Chaplain Program that I am a part of right now. I'm doing my CPD there at Rochester General Hospital, and I'm just really thrilled to have have them come here and be in ritual with us. So, welcome to my friends. All right, so we are going to start off this ritual by honoring the elements. So I would like to ask everyone who can to please stand. I love the sound effects. All right, so in my tradition, we think of the elements of being all around us. So I'm not going to ask you to face that particular direction. So I'm going to ask first for the call to the east.
Greetings to the east, the element of air, symbolizing inspiration and the dawning of new possibilities. As the sun returns, we seek the clarity and fresh perspectives that you bring us. Welcome east, welcome air, hail and welcome.
Hail
and welcome.
And the south.
Greetings to the south, the element of fire, symbolizing passion and the warmth of the returning sun. We invite your energy to ignite our spirits and fuel our intentions for growth and transformation. Welcome south, welcome fire, hail and warmth.
Hail and welcome. And the west.
Greetings to the west, the element of water, symbolizing emotions and intuition. As we honor the longest night, we embrace your deep waters of introspection and seek guidance and clarity from within. Welcome west, welcome water.
Hail and welcome. And the north.
Greetings to the north, the element of earth, symbolizing stability and depths of winter. We call to you to ground us and provide strength as we embrace the longest night and wait for the return of the sun. Welcome north, welcome earth, hail and welcome.
Hail and welcome. And now I would like to ask each of you to invite the divine that you feel connected with to our circle and to hold this presence in your heart. I call to the divine that is within you, that is connected to you and all around us this night. We welcome you. Hail and welcome.
Hail and welcome.
Hail to east, to hail, to south, to hail, to west, to hail, to north, to air of my breath, fire of my soul, the water of my blood, earth of my flesh, air of my breath, fire of my soul, the water of my blood, earth of my flesh. Standing in circle, elements surround us. Hail to the lady, hail to the Lord. One mind is thinking, one heart is beating, one breath is breathing, one spirit soars. Hail to east, to hail, to south, to hail, to west, to hail, to north, to air of my breath, fire of my soul, the water of my blood, earth of my flesh, air of my breath, fire of my soul, the water of my blood, earth of my flesh. From the east to the south, to the west, to the north, and back to the east, I cast this circle of love. The candle is lit. Let the magic begin. And you can please sit down. On this sacred day of the winter solstice, we gather to honor the magnificent return of the sun. As the longest night passes, we embrace the promise of light, warmth, and renewal that the rebirth of the sun brings to our world. In this moment of celestial transition, Let us reflect on the cycles of nature and the eternal dance of light and darkness. Just as the sun retreats to the depths of the earth, so do we turn inward, seeking introspection and renewal. We honor the darkness as a time of reflection, growth, and preparation for the light that is to come. With the dawn of the winter solstice, we celebrate the gradual lengthening of days, symbolizing hope, resilience, and the triumph of light over darkness. It reminds us that even in our darkest moments, there is always the promise of a new beginning. Let us rejoice in the return of the sun, expressing gratitude for its light-giving energy that sustains us and all living beings. May this turning point in nature inspire us to kindle our inner light, to nurture our dreams, and to sow the seeds of positivity and transformation. As we mark this ancient and wondrous occasion, let us honor the interconnectedness of all things and recommit ourselves to living in harmony with nature, fostering compassion, and embracing the spirit of unity among all things. Blessed be the returning sun on this winter solstice, filling our hearts with warmth, hope, and the promise of a new beginning. And now I would like to invite Shaya to come and share a story with us.
Take a moment this dark night and carry it back with you in time shortly after Atlantis had sunk into the sea. A time of difficulty, a time of rebirths and new beginnings. A time where people are trying so hard to eke out a living from the land, not knowing where your next breath will come from, where your next meal will come from. In this world, the child struggles every day, toiling, working so hard, not knowing if any of this is worth it. The harvest comes, the harvest goes, and the harvest was not as was expected. They're hungry, but the solstice is coming. And now is the time on the darkest night to start rekindling one's hope, to start finding hope once again. And the child approaches as the elders celebrate before the bonfires that the sun is coming back the next day. The child approaches the bonfire. You watch as this child comes up and gazes into the fire. And they think of all the hardships they've gone through. And in that fire, they place all of that hardship, all of that pain, all of that they cast into the fire as they celebrate together. The elders are singing songs of life and rebirth. And the child feels a little bit of magic. There's magic in the air. The child continues to look into the fire, and the fire speaks to the child as it speaks to you now. It says to you, to the child, I have seen you, child of the universe. I have seen your trials, I have seen your struggles, but have hope for tomorrow. The dawn comes. Tomorrow, the sun will rise, and let me show you a vision of your future. Let me show you why you toil, why you work, why every day you struggle, why you keep going. And the child looked deep into the fire. And in that fire, that child saw you. And in looking at you, and looking at the light that you bring into the world, the child realizes, this is my descendant. This is the hope. This is the future. This is why I work. Your ancestors now across the veil look upon each one of you and realize that with the rebirth of the sun in the sky, the real light of the world is in each and every one of you. As you welcome light back into the world with the dawn of the sun, bring your light forward. Make your ancestors' vision a reality. Blessed be.
I would like you to take a moment to focus on this tiny candle that you hold in your hand, for it symbolizes the hope of the return of the light. Focus on the light you wish to bring into this time when the days grow longer and the light returns. In the darkest hour of the longest night, when stars gleam bright in their celestial flight, we gather round the fire's warming glow to celebrate the solstice in nature's glow. The sun at its lowest lingers low, casting long shadows in the pristine snow. Yet within this darkness, a spark does ignite, a promise of renewal, a returning light. Ancient rhythms guide this sacred dance as earth and sky in harmony enhance. The turning wheel, the cycle complete, as winter's chill brings nature's heartbeat. We honor the old ways, traditions long, with songs and rituals, a joyful throng, gifting gratitude for nature's embrace and the blessings found in this sacred place. Through frost-kissed air, we raise our voice in reverence and praise, our hearts rejoice. For the solstice speaks of hope reborn, a new beginning after nights forlorn. So on this eve, when darkness holds sway, we welcome the dawn of a brighter day. With spirits lifted and hearts held high, blessed be the solstice, blessed be the light. I would like to now invite you to come forward and light your candle and add it to the growing light. As the candles are being lit, I would ask that you add to the energy, because I'm going to play some music for you, with your instruments and with your voices. And Shaya is going to demonstrate how we would like you to do this so that we can keep ourselves safe. We also have a fire extinguisher. So I would ask you to walk around to the back of the table to light from the center candle, and then you will place your candle on one of the chargers there. And you can do that from the front too, because what's going to happen after a while, we're going to have a lot of candles there. Watch your sleeves and be careful. So, all right. Yes. Thank you.
Now we're going to watch as people come up and light their candles. We don't get to see any of the actual people because we promised that their faces would not be on the video. But what people are doing is they're concentrating on the light that they want to bring into their new year and bringing their light into the world. So as we watch this together, I invite you to contemplate and watch these lights being lit and tell me what light you would like to bring into 2024. What is the light that you're manifesting for this year? Share that with me right now while we're watching everybody. Of course, you hear some music going on in the background where Ronki played Carol of the Bells. This is a beautiful time. You'll get to see the altar further back here in a couple of minutes. I feel like you know those sportscasters or the Macy's Day Parade where people are like, oh yeah, we're going to talk about what you're seeing on the screen because nobody's actually actually talking about stuff. So we're going to watch things and give you a commentary on it. So yeah, that's kind of what I feel like I'm doing.
And you can walk around.
Did any of you guys do anything for Yule today? By the way, like, subscribe, and share to get on the free list, guys. I've got Laura Bader's wife and Annette both on the free list. Hi, Eileen. How you doing, babe? This is the fun stuff we did here at Mythic Treasures. And you know what? I think Mythic Treasures, the new location, might well be the largest metaphysical store, at least in Western New York. It is quite big. Aileen brings friendship and prosperity into the new year. That's wonderful. Hey, Stephanie. We're watching a ritual that was put on by Granny Gothronski earlier this evening at Mythic Treasures. People are going through and lighting their candles and placing their candles to symbolize their hope and light in the new year right now. Good evening, Christine. You're manifesting having concentration and study and getting good grades. That's awesome. You just got home, so you haven't done anything yet. That's okay. You know what? Sometimes just say, you know what? I honor the fact that the solstice is here. Because that's fucking enough. You know, just like, okay, I'm having hope for the new year. Anybody who says you have to celebrate this way or you have to celebrate that way, you don't. Okay. There's been plenty of years where I haven't felt like doing jack shit for Yule, other than my normal tradition is to have a light on all night on the longest night in the window. So that's what I did last night. And of course, I was thinking, oh, I'll wake up and greet the dawn. And, you know, I was up so long last night. I was like, no, screw that. I did not get up for the sunrise today. I will share a Yule sunrise with you guys here in a few minutes, though, kind of to celebrate Yule. Stephanie's going to get the year ahead spread today. But I just really wanted to start off with sharing this beautiful ritual that Ronson put on for us tonight. It was just so beautiful. And I was very honored to be able to junior to her high priestess. Honor you, priestess. Thank you for hosting this for us tonight. Hard to hear me over the music. Well, I'm just, I'll turn that down just a little bit. I'm just kind of narrating it a little bit while people are lighting through. So, well, I honor you, priestess. You put on a damn good ceremony. Let me tell you. This is 5-star. Do recommend. Highly recommend. Unfortunately, I was not able to go to Ronsi's Samhain ritual because I was in Saratoga Springs for an event there. But I can't wait until next year's Samhain for sure. All these beautiful decorations that Ronsi brought, these gorgeous charger plates, and what a gorgeous altar she put up. And as you can see, we had quite a few people come. There were 3 of these charger plates, and you'll see as after everybody sits down, I move the camera back a little bit, and you can see all the lights that are being lit. And this is really very symbolic, and I thought it was a beautiful concept for you, Ronsi, to create that. You know, these tiny little tea lights, but when we all light our light, when we all shine our light, okay, we can generate so much warmth, so much light, and so much beauty. Truly. One little light may not be a whole lot, but look at how this light is growing on just this one plate that we're looking at, this one charger plate here. Look at how much the light is just starting to grow, and it was absolutely getting warm in there, not just with the energy. The energy was beautiful. It really was. We had some amazing people show up. but it was getting warm from the candles as well, and the energy, and just, you know, it felt good. It felt really good. Yes, 44 lights by the end of the night. That's wonderful. And there were a couple of people who chose not to light a light, but that was okay. So there was more than 44 people there, even though we had 44 lights. Some people wanted to just observe that this was, we had some people that were coming who experienced their first spiritual / pagan ritual ever. This is mostly based on Ronsi's tradition, which is the Gorgon tradition. What do you guys call it, Ronsi? Your tradition, if you don't mind sharing it, but it's based on the Gorgons, and, you know, basically a lot about feminine power. And there's some cool things, and next year I want to have Ronsi come on the show and share a little bit about her tradition with you guys and some of the really cool, unique things about her tradition. So here we go, back to Ronsi.
So I would like you to take a moment to behold the brightness we have created as a community on this night with just these tiny candles. How important it is to bring the light to others, because one act of kindness, one word of love can change someone's life. So when you find that spark, when you dream in the dark, hold it close to your heart and know all that you see is all that can be when you birth the dreams of your soul. If everyone would stand, please. I give thanks to the divine that is within all of us on this night. Thank you for being here with us and always with us. And I give thanks to the elements, to the north, the place of our ancestors, to the west, the place of emotion, to the south, the place of creation and fire, to the east, the place where the sun rises and there are new beginnings. I give you thanks for being with us in this circle tonight. I would like you to take a moment to look around you at all the people that you have connected with tonight. Feel this wonderful energy we have created, and feel the shift that has happened in this place, where there is no time or space within this sacred circle. There will never be another circle that is exactly the same as what we have created here tonight. We might all come together again at a different time, but even if every single one of us gathered in a circle again, it would not be the same, because things change in life, and we will have changed. Change is constant. People will come and go in our lives as we walk this journey together, and we will all be called to walk through the veil someday. We are blessed to be able to walk with each other in this life. Let us spend these last few moments in song in this magical space, focused on the true meaning of sacred connection with each other and the divine. As we leave here tonight, my hope is that you take this light and love inside of you like a brightly burning candle to the world that is waiting for the return of the light. Earth to water, to flame and to wind, it's a circle of life, a dance without end. So merry meet and merry part and merry meet again. Merry meet and merry part and merry meet again. Earth to water, to flame and to wind. It's the circle of life, a dance without end. So merry meet and merry part, and merry meet again. Merry meet and merry part, and merry meet again. Earth to water, to flame and to wind. It's a circle of life, a dance without end. So merry meet and merry part, and merry meet again. Merry meet and merry part, and merry meet again. May you all be blessed with the energy of this wonderful solstice and the return of the light. This circle is open but unbroken. Merry meet, merry part, and merry meet again. Blessed be.
Blessed be. Merry Yule, everybody.
Merry Yule.
Thank you again so much, Ronci, for hosting that. It was such a beautiful and wonderful time. I was honored to be able to assist with that, and I am here for you anytime you need me, girlfriend, because damn girl, you make an awesome fucking priestess. Just saying. All right. And any of you guys who can get up here for a ritual with Ronci at Mythic Treasures is more than worth doing. Absolutely. So looking forward to some wonderful times together, my sister witches in 2024, my brother witches who are here too. Ronci's doing a lot of wonderful things in the community. She's a chaplain at RIT, the pagan chaplain there. And she is also learning to be a hospital chaplain as well to help represent the pagan community. So props out there to my Granny Goth, who's out there making sure that our spirituality is honored and understood by others, and showing that love and light and sharing our light with others as well to show, hey, this is our spiritual path. This is some of the shit that we do. So there you go. Miss Winshittle, are you here? And Jonathan, I have a humdinger of a spell to do. I've not done your spell yet. I'm planning on doing it after the live, but I have got one hella spella for what you asked for, my friend. So I am very much looking forward to it, and it's going to go for a hot minute. All right, Miss Stephanie, you want the year ahead spread, yes? Move the white candle out the way here. Yes, I am still open for readings, my dear. Absolutely. And we are doing the year ahead spread right now. Okay, so if you want to get the year ahead, Melissa, I know you normally do. But yes, the year ahead spread, guys, is back for a limited time. It is $30 for those who are not in the mentorship circle. And for those who are in the mentorship circle, it's $25. Why do the mentorship circle people get a discount? Because they're fucking awesome. But here's a little bit about the mentorship circle while we're setting out Stephanie's reading. Are you ready to deepen your spiritual journey? If so, let's take it to the next level together. I'm Lady Shia, psychic, medium, doctor of divinity, and your witch coach with over 36 years of experience in witchcraft. I invite you to the Mystical Mentorship Circle. This is the haven you've been searching for, especially if you're an empath or thirsting for a like-minded community. We learn everything from shadow work, Reiki, runes, tarot, astrology, and even life skills that matter. The best part? You get all of this for only $25 a month. You're not just learning, you're growing alongside a supportive community that understands you. Plus, you get special perks like free monthly readings, discounts on live events, masterclasses, and personalized mentoring from yours truly, the Witch Coach. Let your journey begin now. Visit ladyshia.com. So as you see here, this one is a lot of cards. So we have 5 cards here. We're going to start off with the emotional self, friendships, family, love life, and finances. And then we're laying out for first quarter, second quarter, and tonight is going to be the last night of the Yule Rebirth and Renewal Spell, maybe. Okay, I might do it for Monday also. We will see. Actually, if I do a live on Monday or not, probably won't. But if I do, it'll be probably earlier in the day. So I'm not entirely sure because Monday is Christmas Day. And I've got lots of love and loved ones and people I want to spend some time with for Christmas Day. Love, love, love my family. And I love my friends, which are my family. So yeah. All right. I love this reading too, Melissa. And I've got you on the list for it. Michaela, also let me know if you show up tonight because you donated the other night. Excellent, Jonathan. I'm glad to hear that. What are you going to be selling in your Etsy store? Stephanie, starting off with your, upside down. Starting off with your emotional self. What the fuck? This is the 3rd reading this week where the emotional self for 2024 has come up as a Chariot. This is so much of a thing that I'm going to call this a theme now. This literally exact card, the Chariot, has shown up now in this exact spot for 3 different people. And honestly, the theme of most people and their emotional selves for the year of 2024 is coming up with this theme of dudes, dudettes, and everything in between. Y'all need to be watching your emotional energy. You need to be taking charge of your emotional self, okay? Miss Winshittle, you need to turn around and instead of being pulled around on an emotional level, this way and that way, and that way and this way. Oh, that's crazy, Jonathan. But as much as people are pulling you about emotionally, you have to be the one to say, yeah, you know what? No, I'm the empath here. I'm the one with the emotional control. I am going to be calm in the storm, and I'm going to manage these emotions so that we are moving forward together. Okay. So Stephanie, I'm going to say, don't be afraid to turn around and grab everybody's emotions by the reins and say, okay, everybody, we're turning left here at Albuquerque together. Okay. Welcome and Merry Yule, Pauline. Now for your friendships, we have the Queen of Pentacles. You are the glue of the friendships. You being your authentic self, Stephanie, are going to be the one to bring out the authenticity in the others around you. The more you stand up and be true to yourself and who you want to be instead of what you think other people are expecting you to be, Stephanie, the more you're going to be drawing the right people to you. The more you're going to be bringing that right energy into your life. You know, when we lift each other up, we all fly higher. So your example of your authenticity, Stephanie, you being who you are, who you need to be, who you want to be, that is going to be key for you, okay, in your friendships over the coming year. Now, in your family relationships, we have the King of Cups, and this is where a lot of that emotional turmoil is coming from. All right, so the key word for your family, the 2024 is going to be Did I just startle you? I'm probably just startled everybody because, yeah, they're going to be like running around like chickens with their head cuts off, okay? And you're going to have to be like, yeah, woosah. Let's peace be the journey. Woosah. I'm going to be calm about this. I'm not going to throat punch any children today. I'm not throat punching my family members today. I swear I am not throat punching anyone today. It'll all be okay. You know, no throat punching. You know, that's a positive. That might take a little extra self-control on your part to work through that no throat punching rule. Okay. But it is highly advisable not to throat punch family members. Okay. So you're going to have to be the calm one, Stephanie. Be that calm in the storm. No. Be the ball. All right. Now, in your love life. All right. I hate to say this one, but I have a button for this love life. Yeah. I know you love some throat punching. No throat punching family members, Stephanie. Okay. When you get the Hermit for the love life, this is a time that you invest in those lovely little wands that are kind of USB rechargeable and then go bzzz, and then you can just kind of clean them off and put them in the door when you're done. That might be the best context for the love life that you may get. But generally the Hermit even means if you're in a relationship, you're going to be the one holding that relationship. You're going to be the one guiding the light in that relationship. You're going to feel like either A, you're actually on your own, or B, you're just leading the way on your own. Okay. Stephanie's like, I'm dying. No, that's not you dying. That's your love life dying, Stephanie. Okay. This is you not getting the help, not getting the support, not getting anything that you need. This is you forging your own path ahead. And whether or not you have somebody that's on that road with you during this time, during 2024, you're going to be taking this lead, and you can't rely on anybody else for it. So sorry about that. Yeah. You for Jonathan's like, that's me for the past 3 years, but different than rechargeables. Yeah. You have Rosie Palmer and her 5 sisters, you know? So I am so bad tonight, I swear. It's that energy high from ritual last night, ritual tonight, and oh my God, it's just awesome. We're gonna play last night's ritual again tonight, by the way, in a little while. So just so you know. Anyway, I mean, hey, at least you got some variety. You got Rosie Palmer and her 5 sisters. That's a lot of attention. All right. No love without the glove. That's a whole different kind of glove right there, buddy. Mercury retrograde. Yes. Humor appeases him. Dark humor appeases him even more. Absolutely. I'll tell you what, for the misrule of Saturnalia, and of course Saturnalia is on the 25th, but that's the time of mischief and what have you. I'll tell you what, Mercury will definitely be honored if you honor him on the 25th during Saturnalia, and maybe get him on your side for the rest of this Freddy's hanging out in the fucking microwave kind of bullshit, right? All right, so we're going to start off with first quarter of 2024. Yeah, at least mine is free, right? Or at least Jonathan's is free. Yeah, we have to, we pay for the expensive things, you know. But at least they're USB rechargeable now instead of having to buy batteries for them all the fucking time. That's all I'm saying. Oh, duh. I hadn't even gotten into the finance. Thank you, Stephanie. I just kind of got like just talking about this love life thing and then hilarious. Finances, use your brain. All right. We've got the Ace of Swords, which is your ideas are going to keep you guys financially going forward. Okay. In the right direction. You're going to have to make sure though that how you approach your ideas and stuff on a financial level are things that you are willing to adequately use too, because I see you being able to impose your ideas on others going around, but you being, Stephanie, I hate to say this, the one to nickel and dime you to death. As you see here with this particular Eight of Swords, the hand is gripping the actual sword itself. Okay, which is to say you're not using it properly. Your ideas, your brain power is going in the right direction for everybody else. But you know what? You need to learn to grab that hilt, not the actual blade part. Okay, so don't be the bleed on your finances. You're good at holding the rule for everybody else. Hold the rule for you. Your ideas are good. Use your head and you'll be fine on a financial level. All right, so now going into first quarter, now that I completely unskipped what I skipped before, we're going to start off with the first quarter on the Page of Wands, going into the Overthinking card, otherwise known as the Nine of Swords, and then finishing up with the Hierophant. Okay, so what we're looking at on first quarter for you on this is you're going to go into 2024 with like, I've got 1.5 million really great, really creative ideas. I've got all these ideas. I've got all these aspirations. But, you know, Stephanie, if you're happy and you know it, overthink. Okay? Because it's not like you've never done this overthinking bullshit before. If you buy that, I'll throw the Golden Gate in free. All right, Miss Classic Overthinker for the years that I've known you anyway, Stephanie Winchittle. But basically what I'm seeing here is that you actually managed to talk yourself out of these ideas. And then you're like, wait a second. If I can just organize myself, if I can just set myself a routine, I had no idea what I'm talking about. I call bullshit.
Emotional damage.
But if you can set yourself on a schedule, if you can set yourself with some what do you call it, time management and a structure in your life, then by the time you finish that first quarter, you'll be able to start going back and revisiting those wonderful ideas you started off with. Now looking at the second quarter, we've got the Chariot. Again, Chariot for you. Then we've got the King of Swords, and then we've got the Tower. Okay, so what I'm seeing here for you on the second quarter, Miss Winchittle, is you're starting to get your shit together. You're starting to get all your ducks at least in one general pond. Okay, you're starting to get a handle on your thought processes and where you want to go. But second quarter, somebody's going to come along and throw a monkey wrench in those works. Okay, right as you're starting to really get things going, there's going to be some kind of a funky surprise, okay, that's just going to come up and you're going to have to deal with it. And you're going to be like, here we are going into the third quarter, the Five of Cups, the Strength card, and then the Star. You're going to be like, what the fuck even? What the fuck? What the fuck? Okay, I'm getting shit going and all this shit's coming up. Now, one of the things about the Five of Cups is turn around, bright eyes. Every now and then we fall apart. Yeah, but turn around, bright eyes, because you got some fucking, 2 cups back here that are still good, that are still full. Quit crying over this damn spilled milk bullshit. Okay, and just turn around and say, hey, I still got my shit going on. I will handle your fucking crisis over here. We will deal with it. I've got the power. The strength card right there. You strength to face into the problems. And then you know what? Going back to doing things your way, because you're going to reset yourself back on track with the Star by the end of the third quarter. Okay. You're going to get this shit under control. All right. And it's going to really be about the faster you get it under control, which is going to be not crying over spilled milk, just dealing with it and don't let it derail everything else in your life. Because we know, Stephanie, this does happen at times that, hey, this crisis for somebody else, whatever comes up. And then next thing you know, all the shit that matters to you is all of a sudden on that back burner and completely derailed for the gods know how long. Okay. We're not going to let that happen. By the end of third quarter, you're going to be like, fuck this shit. Okay, fuck this shit. I make my move. Fuck this shit. I'm in the groove. Fuck this shit. I said no. Fuck this shit. You've got to go. All right, our fuck this shit song. Now we're gonna go into fourth quarter, and while you're turning around and saying fuck this shit, you got people that are turning around and definitely. Look, if you got haters, Stephanie, you're doing something right, because you're going to have your haters, but then you're going to have the people that are being like, you know what? Damn, girl, you got it going on. I want to be a part of what you've got going on. I want to be a part. I want to give of my time, effort, and energy to you. And by the time you get to the end of 2024, you're going to be in this whole serene, peaceful space. Okay, and it's funny, we got the King of Cups coming again here, but I'm seeing that you're going to actually achieve the calm that you are looking for. This is not the chaos you're looking for. Okay, so you're definitely going to achieve the calm that you're looking for, which is, that's a good thing. We're going to see what your crystal is for the year, my dear. For you, we have smoky quartz. Okay, smoky quartz is about maintaining that higher self connection, that crown chakra opening, that celestial awareness, the awareness of the divine, while maintaining being fucking grounded. Okay, so this is, yeah, get out there, fly like an eagle to the sea. Okay, but 1 foot on the shore, 1 foot on sea and 1 on shore, please. Okay. Keep 1 foot on the ground. Keep an anchor to who you are. Keep an awareness of self. Keep mindful of the present. That's what smoky quartz is all about, my friend. So I hope that helps and blesses you, darling. Jamie, Lord Vader's wife, are you here? Meanwhile, Melissa, you're next up on the priority list. I'm guessing that you're wanting the year ahead spread as well, based upon your donation. You got it looks like you got some setbacks, but I wouldn't necessarily call it rocky, Stephanie. It's going to be a couple of things that in years past, those things might have been rocky. It might have been upending your lifetime and what you got going on and shit like that. But with how you've learned, how you've grown, how you've opted and gone forward from this point on, it is no longer that kind of a setback. It's no longer that kind of thing. Okay, it has become now something that you can overcome, that you can kind of dance through and get easily through to the other side, if that makes some sense. So, as much as it may feel like it's rocky, it's not as rocky as you would feel it to be. Pauline, thank you. I will put you on the free list tonight, my darling. Just seeing if Lord Vader's wife, Jamie, is here for her free card. But we'll come back to that in a little bit, because we are going to do the year ahead spread here for Melissa. Are you still with the same person? By the way, this lovely music that we're playing in the background is a tune called Yule, written by the Old Wolf. If you listen carefully, you'll hear sleigh bells. So what about it? Are you and Mr. P still together? All right, here we go. Let's look at first quarter. Second quarter. Welcome back, Mr. Porter. Third quarter. Okay. That sounds like definitely a conversation. All right, Pauline, I got you up for the year ahead spread next, my dear. Michaela, if you ever show up, let me know that you're here. Okay. For your emotional self, the Six of Cups. This is going to be a year of... All right, the first thing I came up with, Melissa, is I was like, it's going to be a year of shadow work. And then I hear your guides going, Dark Night of the Soul. Dark Night of the Soul. Elizabeth, or Melissa, it's going to be a shadow work year. It's definitely going to be a Dark Night of the Soul, shadow work kind of year, girl. Okay? Brace yourself, but it's definitely going to be a year for growth when you're going through all of that. Okay? Now, on your friendships, we have the Two of Wands. Okay? And it looks like you're going to have to take the effort in your friendships. Okay? Your friendships are more just kind of like holding in a holding pattern and at a distance. Okay? Your friendships are in a holding pattern and at a distance. So what that means is that if you want friendships to move forward, you're going to have to reach out. Okay? Which basically means if you want people to fuck off, then all you have to do is just kind of ignore them. And if you really want to cultivate a friendship, then it's going to be on you to reach out and make those connections. All right? But you're going to have to be making those choices, Miss Melissa. Okay? Now, your family. We have the Ace of Pentacles. This is setting up new foundations within your family, within understanding and setting new roles. All right. New foundational approaches, new foundational practices within your family. It's going to be about setting up everybody to kind of stand on their own 2 feet and everybody find a way to collectively hold this shit together, if that makes sense. Oh, there you go, Jonathan. Jonathan's trying to call Michaela in to come and get her reading from her donation on Wednesday. There you go. Now, for your love life. I know she's dying to see this one. Mr. All in his head and you all up in your head, you guys need to have a meeting of the minds. And when you have the meeting of the minds, then I'm really feeling that communication, that powwow will allow you guys to go forward. You need to get the emotional context out of it as much as the mind needs to be the ruler of your relationships this year. Get the emotional dynamic. I mean, can our emotions really be out of our relationships? No. But our head can rule our heart. It's not easy. It takes work. But that is the only way that you're going to make this relationship thing work out better for you in 2024. Okay? You gotta let your head rule your heart. That's what it really comes down to, babe. What it really comes down to. Let the head rule the heart. Now let's look at your finances for this year. And we have the Strength card. Okay. So this is basing into your financial issues directly, is going to actually give you the strength that you need to manipulate things the way or in the direction that you need to go and to actually grow them. With this particular Strength card, you see that she's getting to chill out and relax and just kind of like, you can see she's kind of overviewing and overseeing. I see that if you can be strong to stand your ground on your choices, on your finances and so on and so forth, that your finances will be in growth mode, or at least at the very least in stability mode. So this is good. Okay, so let's look at first quarter of 2024. So we're going to start off with that trying to find creative ways to think yourself out of your current situation, but the honest truth is that the universe is going to show you that you need to stay where you are and simply work on control. Okay, so you're going to be learning, that's the first lesson from this Dark Night of the Soul kind of thing going on for this year. It's time for you to stop trying to run away. There's a cliff there, a barrier there, a holygaz, which is the rune that's kind of shows the barrier, but the barrier that's there for a reason. Okay, you need to stay where you're at and learn that control in the situation you're in. And that is going to be the first lesson you face for 2024 in first quarter. Now let's look at second quarter here. Okay, then we have the Hierophant. We have the Seven of Pentacles, and then we have the Ace of Pentacles. And this is where I'm seeing the real development starts to come. Yeah, it's a good rune, though. It's a very strong one. And you're like jumping all over the place between Facebook and YouTube, Jonathan. It's funny. So now that you've decided to gain control going into the second quarter, I definitely see that maybe some kind of mentoring or something is going to help you regain structure, which is going to set you in alignment with your prosperity for your harvest and also help you set these new foundations. We have the Ace of Pentacles coming back up again. So by the end of the second quarter, things are starting to feel a lot more stable, a lot more doable. You're starting to get your shit together. All right. Again, getting all those ducks at least in the same goddamn pond. I don't know. Whoever thought about putting ducks in a row obviously hasn't ever tried to deal with ducks. Okay. Because they like going in a row just as much as like cats like doing what you tell them to do. Okay. So I can lock screen on YouTube and listen. Okay. There you go. That makes sense. That's why you're jumping back and forth. All right. Third quarter. We have the Queen of Swords, the Eight of Cups, and then the Seven of Swords. So third quarter is definitely going to be more of a challenge. We're back into that Dark Night of the Soul thing. Okay. But can't catch a break. We're starting to get our shit together. Then we go into third quarter, and it's going to be a chance that you're going to get your boundaries thump tested again. Okay. You're going to get your boundaries thump tested again, and you're going to have to learn how to leave the emotional context out of this and approach it from a perspective of truth. You're going to have to reveal the lie and approach things from the perspective of truth. And it's going to be about facing the truth within, as well as being able to express truths with other people. By the time you get to the end of that third quarter, you're probably going to be like, fuck the shit. And everybody's going to be like, well, you should actually do this or you should actually do that. Everybody's going to be telling you what to do, how to do it, and where to do it. And you need to turn around and say, you know what, we're going to go back to doing this my way. Okay. It is time for me to really take what I've learned, work through and reorganize how I'm thinking, how I'm viewing things, and reorganize my approach for the future. And then start making your plan for the future. By the end of 2024, you're going to be ready to move out of your year of the Dark Night of the Soul and move forward into your future, okay? But this is a year of figuring some old shit out, and that needs to be figured out before you can definitively move forward, Melissa. So, yeah, a bit of a rocky year for you too here, my dear, but you know what? You can do it. Let's see what your freebie is for the day. What crystal goes with? Good evening, Diana. How are you? Rhodonite. Okay. Rhodonite. Really, really good for emotional grounding. And if we're talking about this Dark Night of the Soul kind of year for you, Melissa, all right, I think emotional grounding is definitely going to be on the prescription, the witch's prescription pad for you. Okay. So yeah, I'm sorry. I am not your sunshine, rainbows, and unicorn farts psychic. I do see positives throughout the year, victories and wins, but this is definitely going to be a year of growth and learning for you so that you can really go forward. By the end of the year, you're going to be able to go forward with a whole new sense of self. And honestly, this is what you got to do, Melissa, to get to the your next level self. Okay. I know you may not like it. You may be less than thrilled with it, but this is actually the path to get to your next level self. And this is a damn thing that you asked for. And Jonathan put up a great quote. When you awake, you shall remain awake for eternity. There you go. That's the Nietzsche thing. So yeah, you embrace the dark night of the soul as best you can. I know. How long you been coming back? A few years. It's been a hot minute. I love that many of you guys have been clients for so many years. You know, that says something. And I don't chase y'all down. Y'all come back because we have good energy here together. We work well together. And as Melissa says, I don't bullshit you. All right. So, Jamie, Lord Vader's wife, are you here? Annette, are you here? Eileen, are you here? Pauline, you're going to be up next on the, I'm guessing you're wanting the, your head spread. Yes. Based upon the amount of your donation. Yeah, over 7 years. It's been a hot minute. Where does the time go? Time keeps on slipping into the future. You know, I had my friend, my childhood best friend, Alexis, actually posts a picture of me. If you want to see a picture of me when I was 17, 18 years old and a pretty young thing, go on my personal Facebook and you'll see a picture that my friend Alexis posted of me and her sitting on Santa's lap. And Santa looked particularly happy to have two pretty young things sitting on his lap. I'll tell you what, I don't know how Santa does it. Keeps himself up. That takes some emotional control. And two little hot teenage girls sitting on your lap. Of course, I didn't think of myself as hot at that time. But hey, I definitely don't think of myself as hot now. But I look back and I'm like, damn, I was hot then. Why couldn't I have appreciated that at the time? All right, we're going to do your head spread. Thank you, Elspeth, putting you on the free list. And as we complete our readings for the evening, we will be replaying last night's Yule ritual. All right, here we go. Now, that is our top 5 for the year. Then we're going to get into our first, second, third, and fourth quarters. Elspeth, did Peanut get to hear the ritual from last night yet? All right, Pauline, first quarter. Second quarter. Third quarter. And fourth quarter. There we go. All right. So we're going to start off, Pauline, talking about your emotional self, and we have the 9 of Cups. I love this one for you. This is on an emotional level. The 9 of Cups is you'll see Dionysus, or in this case, we have a happy monk, okay? And he's got all of his cups ready, and he's like anxious and ready to throw his party for people. I don't know, you could say he's a happy monk or a happy merchant, whatever. But he is ready to throw that party, okay? He's got cups lined out, and he's like, you know what? Come and share of my joy. Come and share of my joy. And that is going to be your year ahead, Pauline, is with your emotional self, you're going to be like, you know what? I got the joy, 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 joy down in my heart. Where? Down in my heart. Where? Down in my heart. I got the joy, 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 joy down in my heart. Where? Down in my heart to stay. If any of you guys went to Vacation Bible School, you'll recognize that song. But yes, you got the joy in your heart, so that's a good thing for the year. All right? Because you're going to need it, because some of your friends are going to be like, you're going to find out who your friends really are and who your friends really aren't. Okay? And that's what I'm seeing with this Five of Cups. As you are just being joyful, being yourself, unapologetically you, Pauline. Okay? Some of these people that you thought were your friends are going to show themselves to not be. However, there are going to be a few people that I'm seeing that are in your mix that you didn't think were all that close, that are just going to be like, wow, how did I miss how awesome this person is? And it's the numbers game. You're going to have a few more fall away, but the deepening of the friendships that are meaningful is going to be truly profound. And I do mean truly profound, my friend. Okay? So, don't be so discouraged about these asshats that, what I would call frenemies. Okay? Because who needs frenemies? With friends like that, who needs enemas? All right? So let the trash take itself out and enjoy the deepening connections of the people who actually truly give a shit. All right? Now in your family, we have the Three of Cups. And this is where the joy is, really, because, you're going to really have that time to deepen some connections with family. I'm seeing a connection that has been troublesome that is going to find a way to even itself out over the course of the year. So some of the family connections that have been troublesome are going to be, you're going to find a balance. You're going to find a peace with that and find a way to, you know what? I love you. You love me. All this other stuff. It's stuff. I love you. I love you. I love you. And yes, Elspeth's like reason, season, or lifetime. They were reasons. Exactly. Your love life. Knight of Cups. You're going to have somebody professing their love to you this year. Okay. Now, what you choose to do about it is up to you, but you're definitely going to have somebody that I'm seeing here is going to fall head over heels for you and try to just chase you and pledge their troth to you. Pauline, how do I love thee? Let me count the way. A rose by any other name would be just as sweet. Arise, fair sun, and slay the envious moon. Yes, I'm quoting Shakespeare at Pauline, because somebody's going to be just... Pauline, you're so gorgeous to me. Pauline, I wish you'd make my heart clean. Pauline, my heart without you is lean. Pauline. There you go. So you have your Pauline song. Okay, you're definitely gonna have that this year. Whether or not you were going to be like, yes, or whether you're going to be like, please go fuck off with that shit, that's going to be on you. But I do see somebody pledging their troth and truly being highly involved in you. Financially, though, be careful whatever those financial expectations that you have. I'm feeling like you're expecting some kind of a maturation of a property or an investment or something like this. And it is not going to be what you are expecting. You're expecting some kind of a financial boon this year. Find a way to work around that, because it is not going to be anywhere close to what you're hoping for. If this was a lawsuit, I would say you would get pennies on the dollar. If this was an investment, I would say stock market crash before your investment matures. It's basically some kind of a financial expectation that you thought that you could be able to count on. That's not necessarily going to be something that you can count on. So make sure that you have your savings and you have your backup plans, and that maybe your backup plans have some backup plans. Okay. Hello, Michael Johnson. Welcome. All right, so let's look at fourth quarter. I'm doing great. How are you doing? Pauline, fourth quarter for you is going to start off with the Hangman, going into the Seven of Pentacles, and then ending up with the Four of Swords. So what I'm seeing this is going into the beginning of the year is going to be a little bit of lean times, a little bit of lean pickings, but wait for your harvest and just try not to make any major moves for that first quarter. All right, be patient, wait for the divine timing, okay? That divine timing is going to come around your second quarter where we have the Emperor, the Fool, and then the King of Pentacles. The second quarter is going to be action. Okay, lights, camera, action, take charge, take control during that second quarter, and just be bold, do the thing, be valiant, reorganize. I'm seeing a spring cleaning time for you. And in that spring cleaning, you're going to help reestablish where you're going, what you're doing, how you want to do it, and all that other stuff. But we're talking about a physical spring cleaning as well as a spiritual spring cleaning. Okay? I always do free readings, Michael. Like, subscribe, and share, and I'll put you on the free list. Every freaking time I do freebies. All you gotta do is like this video, follow, or you're on Facebook, so it'd be follow me, and then share this video out somehow, somewhere. All right, now going into the third quarter, all this reorganizing is definitely going to bring you some better abundance. I'm picking up some great financial strides forward, mostly because you're going to be thinking outside the box and learning how to save and manage your extras monies, okay? Yes, my hair, I have told many people, and no, it wasn't Aquanet, it was Paul Mitchell, because my dad owned hair salons, so I got the good shit for cheap. But all right, Michael, putting you on the free list. But basically, Pauline, that third quarter is going to be the thinking outside the box, finding ways to protect your energy and really taking advantage of that abundance and taking that abundance and setting it aside for that rainy day. Okay. Now, fourth quarter coming in, you've established some good habits in your life and you've established some good structure in your life. So you're definitely going to feel like you're coming out on top and you're winning it. And you're learning to do things your way. I did it my way, which is going to be a very important context for you this year, Pauline. And I really feel mid-year where that shift is coming to where you're like, okay, that's it. I'm going to, the first quarter, but second quarter forward, you're becoming like this. I feel like this, remember the story of the little engine that could? I think I could. I think I think I can. 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 Chugga 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 choo choo. Chugga 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 choo choo. I think I can. I think I can. I think I can. I did it. Yay! I did it. And that's going to be kind of like the whole year, starting from that second quarter, slow momentum going forward, more and more and more and more. By the end of the year, you're going to be like, you know what? My way fucking works. So you guys want to get on my train? Casey Jones is not doing this train. Okay. Casey Jones, high on cocaine's doing some other train, because the Pauline train, we're going the abundance way. We're going the Victor way. Okay. So Pauline, let me see what your crystal is for the year. We have for you ametrine, which is a combination between amethyst and citrine. This is about using your intuition and claiming your personal power, which is actually exactly what we end up with here at the end of the year. So, I think I can. 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 Pauline, I think I can. I think I can. I think I can. I think I can. Pauline, think I can. I think. See, that's your thing. Your mantra this year. The little Pauline that could. Tee. I love the year ahead spread. It is so insightful. It really helps us see a lot of the cool shit that we need to see, right? Alrighty. Lord Vader's wife, I don't see you, but I'll call out for you one more time and see if you're out and about. Jamie, where you at? Annette Grimstein, are you here? Eileen, Come on, Eileen. Yeah, there you go. Pauline's doing it. I think I can. I think I can. I think I can. Pauline, I think I can. I think I can. I think I can. Pauline, how many chuggas do you do before choo choo? I mean, I'm like chugga 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 chugga. Well, let's see how many pairs of chugga 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 choo choo. So I do 4 chugga chuggas. I do 4 chugga chuggas before the choo choo. Chugga 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 choo choo chugga 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 chugga. No, if I'm not thinking about it, I do 3 chugga chuggas before choo choo. Chugga 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 choo choo chugga 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 choo choo. So I guess that's my 4/4 timing. That's kind of coming in there. So how many chuggas do you do before you do a choo choo? Inquiring minds want to know. By the way, if you're not in the mentorship circle, you should think about it. I have my free group, of course, the Witch Coaches Sanctuary Marketplace, where I do a lot of teaching. And then I have my mentorship group, to where it's a damn good deal. You get free readings every Monday, plus a lot of in-depth teaching from yours truly. Here's a little bit about it. Are you ready to deepen your spiritual journey? If so, let's take it to the next level together. I'm Lady Shia, psychic, medium, doctor of divinity, and your witch coach with over 36 years of experience in witchcraft. I invite you to the Mystical Mentorship Circle. This is the haven you've been searching for, especially if you're an empath or thirsting for a like-minded community. We learn everything from shadow work, Reiki, runes, tarot, astrology, and even life skills that matter. The best part? You get all of this for only $25 a month. You're not just learning, you're growing alongside a supportive community that understands you. Plus, you get special perks like free monthly readings, discounts on live events, master classes, and personalized mentoring from yours truly, the Witch Coach. Let your journey begin now. Visit ladyshia.com. Now, of course, anybody who is in the mentorship circle, you guys can, I have the Reiki unit that's there. And then we also have people who we're constantly communicating, sharing with one another. It's a beautiful thing. You're welcome, Pauline. Blessed be to you as well, my friend. Now, I normally do the year ahead spread through January. Sometimes, depending on where February falls and if people are still really, really dying for it, and we're still really, everybody's trying to get it in, they're like, please, 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 then yeah, I might do it a little extra, but normally it's just through January, because by the time we're there, we're already a third of the way into the first quarter, you know? So, all right. Eileen, Diana, and Michael, are you guys here? Eileen, Diana, and Michael, are you guys here? That sounds great, Jonathan. Alrighty. Looking for Eileen, Diana, and Michael. Where are you guys at? All right, Michael is here. So, Michael, let's look at your crystal for tonight. Ooh, we have sodalite for you. So, Michael, you're really needing to work on developing your intuition. You need to learn to pay attention to that still small voice. And I have to admit, okay, that you men, and just I'm going to be, chill about this, but I'm just going to throw it out there. Okay. You guys have a harder time accessing your intuition because you will second guess things, because this is not necessarily a thing that you're always comfortable with, because that intuition is an emotional sense. Okay, So sodalite will help you develop your intuition. All right. Sodalite will help you develop your intuition. Merry Christmas, Merry Yule to you, Cassandra. Like, subscribe, and share if you want to get a free reading tonight. We're doing crystal readings for that. Diana, are you here? Eileen, Hawkshurst, are you here? If you have liked, subscribed, and shared and haven't gotten your freebie, please let me know. Meanwhile, hold on just one second. You're going to hear a start of something, but I'm going to shut it off really quick. Greetings, fellow seekers and kindred spirits. There we go. Sorry about that. Greetings, fellow seekers and kindred spirits. Okay, yes, because we're going to play the last night's Yule ritual here in a few minutes for everyone. So if you have not gotten your free one card, let me know now. Now is the time, because I'm going to play the Yule ritual for a little bit. All right, Cassandra, let's see what your crystal is for the night. Ooh, for you, we have clear quartz. This is the master healer, Cassandra. And I'm really coming across with this one as a healing stone that you, working in conjunction with your higher self, will bring you healing, okay? You really need to connect with your higher self to learn to trust your higher self and allow it to bring you healing. All right, well, as we know, today is the day of Yule. Last night was the longest night of the year, and we had a ritual last night that I would love to share with you guys tonight. So if you missed out on last night's ritual, you're in luck, because here it is. Greetings, fellow seekers and kindred spirits. I am Lady Shia, and your guide and the Witch Coach, extending a warm welcome to our sacred online gathering as we celebrate Yule, the winter solstice. Together, we embark on a mystical journey, embracing the longest night and welcoming the rebirth of light. Visualize, if you will, a wheel constantly turning, with each spoke leading to a different point in the year. This is the Wheel of the Year, a symbol cherished in Wicca and various pagan traditions. It charts the seasonal cycles and festivals, harmonizing us with the natural world's rhythm. The wheel spins through solstices, equinoxes, and their midpoints, each imparting a unique energy and teaching. Yule is positioned at the pinnacle of the wheel. It ushers in with the winter solstice, marking the shortest day and the longest night of the year. This profound dark night serves as a time for reflection, renewal, and hope. Come together, our energies unite us in a vigil, embracing the darkness and anticipating the rebirth of the sun. The sacred moment allows us to recognize life's dual nature, light and shadow, conclusion and commencement, rest and awakening. The longest night reminds us of the unending cycle of death and rebirth, encouraging the release of the old and welcoming the new. During this vigil, we honor the darkness, acknowledging its crucial role in transformation and growth. We celebrate the imminent return of light, symbolizing fresh starts, hope, and the persistent cycle of life and nature. Let us gather now in this virtual circle, our hearts open and our spirits united, to partake in the magic of Yule. Regardless of distance, our energies converge in this consecrated space, weaving a tapestry of light that extends across the globe. Welcome, everyone, to our Yule ritual. May this longest night bestow upon you profound wisdom, deep peace, and a rejuvenated sense of wonder. As you close your eyes, let your spirit transport you to a magical realm. Picture yourself in a serene clearing within a mystical forest. A secret haven where magic pulses through the air. The forest, a tranquil world, is blanketed in a soft, shimmering layer of snow, each flake reflecting the moon's gentle luminescence. The night is calm, holding its breath in reverence for this sacred occasion. In the heart of this clearing, a grand bonfire crackles with life, its flames leaping skyward in a dance of orange and gold. This fire, a symbol of our collective spirit, burns away the remnants of the past, heralding new beginnings. Its warmth radiates in all directions, a comforting embrace against the winter's chill. Surrounding the central flame, cozy blankets are spread in a welcoming circle. As you settle into these plush fabrics, you feel enveloped by a sense of belonging and serenity. The fire's heat extends beyond the physical, infused with the energy of our united intentions. Now, turn your mind's gaze upwards and marvel at the twinkling Christmas lights strung all around. These lights, a cascade of colors draped from the trees, intertwining with the natural beauty of the forest. They flicker like tiny stars, creating an enchanting atmosphere that bridges the ancient and the modern. Amongst the trees, you notice they're adorned with ornaments, a mix of time-honored and contemporary designs. Homemade and store-bought, these decorations catch the light and they sparkle. Each one a testament to the cycles of time and blending of traditions. As our ritual unfolds, the magic of the space beckons curious wildlife. Deer with gentle eyes edge closer, drawn by the warmth and energy. Squirrels and rabbits, their fur dusted with snow, approach cautiously, having a sense of wonder and harmony with nature. The presence of these creatures remind us of our connection to all living things and to the earth itself. Above, the sky is a canvas of stars, each a distant beacon mirroring our own fire. The moon, a watchful guardian, showers us with its silvery blessing, adding to the mystical ambiance of our gathering. In this enchanted clearing, embraced by nature, adorned with lights and visited by forest friends, we are protected and connected. Here in the heart of winter, we find warmth in our community and the magic of the season. Take a moment and breathe in the beauty of this moment. The warmth of the fire, the glow of the light, and the peace of our togetherness. In this sacred space, we unite with nature, the flames, and each other in a celebration of life and renewal. Allow your mind's eye to follow my movements in our sacred circle. Imagine as I walk with grace and purpose to the northmost part of our circle, the direction that resonates with the deep and steadfast energy of the earth. The north, a symbol of strength and stability, is where I pause and connect with the grounding force of the earth. Here beneath the towering trees whose roots delve into the ancient soil, I raise my arms towards the sky, ready to invoke the earth's nurturing spirit on this longest night. Oh, great spirit of the earth, guardian of the northern realm, we call to you on this sacred night. As I stand upon your hallowed ground, I channel the collected energy of our circle, feeling the strength and stability beneath us. As the wheel of the year turns and the sun is reborn, we seek your ancient wisdom and your grounding embrace. Blessed earth, within your rich soil lies the secret promise of life. Even in the heart of winter's embrace, under the blanket of snow, seeds dream of the spring to come. Impart to us your virtues of patience and resilience as we honor the deep rest before the dawn. On this hallowed Yule night, as we gather in celebration, I call upon your enduring presence. Ground us in your nurturing embrace. Guide us through transformation and anchor us in the beauty of the natural world. As the earth rests in the cradle of winter, help us find stillness and reflection. Let us draw upon your stability as we set our intentions for the year ahead. May we walk in harmony with your rhythms, ever respectful of the night life that stirs beneath the surface. Blessed be, O earth, for your gifts of strength, growth, and renewal. On this longest night, we honor you and welcome your grounding energy into our circle. Hail and welcome, Earth. As the invocation reaches its end, a profound sense of grounding sweeps through our sacred circle. You may begin to feel an unmistakable connection with the earth, as if its very essence was rising to meet us. This sensation brings a calm strength, anchoring our spirits in the present moment. The air around us vibrates with new energy, alive with the presence of the earth spirit we have summoned. Envision a gentle, nurturing force encircling us like an embrace from the Mother Earth herself. This energy is ancient and wise, filled with the knowledge of nature's countless cycles. With the spirit of the earth joining us, our circle and our sacred clearing seems to be transformed. The trees around us appear more majestic, their branches reaching towards the sky in silent homage. The wildlife pauses, respecting the powerful energy now among us. Even the flames of our bonfire dance with renewed vigor as if to celebrate Earth's arrival. In this moment, our connection deepens, not just with each other, but with the essence of the earth. The grounding force provides stability and strength, echoing the eternal cycles of life, death, and rebirth. It invites us to find stillness and wisdom in nature, especially on this longest night. Embrace this energy, allowing it to infuse you with peace and connectedness. Let it guide your thoughts and intentions for the year ahead, offering a solid foundation for our continued spiritual journey. Give a welcome to the Spirit of Earth, either in the comments or with your voice or in your heart. With the Spirit of Earth now woven into our circle, we are better prepared to continue our Yule celebration, enriched and grounded by the powerful presence we have welcomed. Continuing the ritual, I turn to my right, moving clockwise in harmony with the positive energy flow. Approaching the east, the direction associated with the element of air, a sense of lightness and mental clarity begins to infuse the sacred space. In the east, a realm of new beginnings and fresh insights where the day dawns and ideas take flight, I prepare to call upon the wisdom and communicative powers. Oh, gentle spirits of the air, guardians of the eastern sky, I summon your presence on this Yule night. As I face the east, I embrace the crispness of your breath, and the whisper of your wisdom. You bring the promise of the dawn, the first light after the longest night. Blessed air, bearer of inspiration and new thoughts, infuse our circle with your clarity and vision. On this sacred night, as the wheel turns towards rebirth, I seek your guidance in the realm of ideas and dreams. With the chill of the winter air stirring around us, may it awaken our minds and spirits. Let your breezes carry away the old, making space for fresh perspectives and renewed inspiration. Teach us the power of clear communication and the value of thoughtful reflection. On this longest night, I honor you, air, for your gifts of insight, intellect, and renewal. With your gentle presence, guide our thoughts and conversations, lifting our spirits into the realm of endless possibilities. Blessed be, O air, for your gifts of change, growth, and the breath of new beginnings. On this Yule night, I welcome your enlightening energy into our circle. As I conclude the invocation, a gentle, refreshing breeze seems to sweep through our sacred space. It is as if air itself is clearing away the mental cobwebs, bringing clarity, inspiration. The presence of air invigorates our thoughts, fostering open communication and the sharing of new ideas. Take a moment now to welcome air into our sacred space, either in the comments, out loud, or in your spirit. With the energy of air now interwoven with ours, our circle is uplifted, ready to continue our journey through this magical Yule celebration. Our minds open and spirits soaring on the wings of new beginning. Crying. Continuing our Yule ritual, I turn again to our right, moving clockwise and now facing to the south, the direction associated with the element of fire. The south is a realm of passion, transformation, and energy where the sun reaches its highest point in the sky. In this direction, where the warmth of the sun is the most potent and the flames of inspiration burn brightly, I prepare to invoke the passionate and dynamic energy of fire. Oh, powerful spirits of fire, guardians of the southern flame, I call upon you on this sacred Yule night. As I stand facing the south, I feel the heat of your energy and the strength of your transformative power. You represent the peak of light, the burning passion that drives life forward. Blessed fire, source of courage and change, kindle within our circle the flames of enthusiasm and determination. On this longest night, as we witness the rebirth of the sun, I seek your guidance in igniting our inner fires. Let the warmth of your flames thaw the chill of winter in our hearts. May your light burn away all which no longer serves us, clearing the path for new beginnings and fresh aspirations. Teach us the art of transformation and the courage to embrace change. On this sacred night, I honor you, fire, for your gifts of warmth, energy, and renewal. With your invigorating presence, energize our spirits and fuel our ambitions, lighting our way through the darkness. Blessed be, O fire, for your gifts of passion, strength, and the spark of creation. On this Yule night, I welcome your radiant energy into our circle. Hail and welcome. As I complete the invocation, a sense of warmth and vitality seems to envelop our sacred space. You may feel a surge of energy and motivation, as if the fire itself is igniting a spark within you. The presence of fire revitalizes our circle, encouraging boldness and creativity. Take a moment now to welcome the spirit of fire, either in the comments, out loud, or in your spirit. Energy of fire now infused into our ritual, our spirits are enlivened, ready to embrace the transformative power of this magical Yule celebration. Our hearts aglow with the courage of strength and flame. Continuing our ritual journey, I turn once more to my right, moving clockwise to face the west, the direction associated with the element of water. The west, a realm of emotion, intuition, and the subconscious, is where the sun sets and the day gives way to the reflective energy of the night. In this direction, where the mysteries of the deep and the fluidity of emotion are the most profound, where snow blankets the earth in a serene stillness, and prepare to invoke the nurturing and cleansing energy of water. Oh, nurturing spirits of water, guardians of the western seas, I call to your depths on this sacred Yule night. As I face the west, I feel the ebb and flow of your energy, the soothing rhythm of your tides. You embody the healing power of emotion, the reflective depth of the subconscious. Blessed water, source of healing and purification, wash over our circle with your calming and renewing waves. On this longest night, as we embrace the quiet of winter, I seek your guidance in navigating our emotional depths. Let the softness of the falling snow remind us of your gentle touch. May it purify our spirits, blanketing us in peace and tranquility. Teach us the beauty of emotional depth and the strength in vulnerability. As the snow covers the earth, let it symbolize cleansing, a preparation for the new growth to come. May your waters nurture the seeds of our intentions, helping them flourish in the coming year. On this sacred night, I honor you, water, for your gifts of adaptability, healing, and emotional insight. With your nurturing presence, soothe our spirits and refresh our souls like a clear, flowing stream. Blessed be, O water, for your gifts of compassion, intuition, and the renewal of life on this Yule night. I welcome your soothing energy into this circle. Hail and welcome. Take a moment to welcome the spirit of water into our circle, either in the comments, out loud, or in your spirit. As I conclude the invocation, a sense of tranquility and emotional balance seems to wash over our sacred space. You may feel a sense of cleansing and renewal, as if the water, harmonized with the softness of snow, is purifying and rejuvenating our spirits. The presence of water brings a deep sense of emotional clarity and calm, refreshing our circle with its healing energy. With the energy of water now mingling with ours, our ritual is infused with the soothing power of this element. Our hearts and minds cleansed and ready for the rebirth that Yule brings. Continuing our sacred Yule ritual, we gracefully approach the altar at the center of our circle before the bonfire. The altar, adorned with symbols of the season and our shared spiritual journey, holds a special place in our celebration. I invite you at this time to, in your mind's eye, out loud or in the comments, come and place something on the altar that is representative of you. You may speak what that item is, or picture, or loved one, but bring an item of your own to the altar and then return to your place in the circle. I bring a statue that my friend Otivia gave me of a woman who is filled with cracks, and her hand is over her heart chakra and one hand out in supplication, and her face up towards the goddess and allowing the goddess to heal the cracks within her, and these cracks are filled with gold. This is a symbol of brokenness and healing. This is the item I place on our altar. If you would like to tell me the item that you would like to place on our altar, you may do so. And as you do so, we shall continue with our ritual. On the altar, I see a silver candle, its color reflecting the purity and brilliance of winter's essence. With a deep sense of reverence and connection to the divine, I prepare to light the candle and invoke the goddess of winter, honoring her in all of her aspects and names. I strike a match and bring its flame to the wick of the silver candle, and as the candle begins to glow, its light casting gentle shadows around us, I raise my voice in invocation. O great goddess of winter, in your many names and forms I call upon you, the sacred night of Yule. You are the crone, wise and knowing, guiding us through the darkness with your ancient wisdom. You are the maiden, pure and renewed, symbolizing the hope and promise that lies within the heart of winter. As this silver flame burns, a beacon in the night, we honor you, goddess, your presence and your many aspects. You are Hecate, guiding us at the crossroads, Demeter, mourning and awaiting Persephone's return, Frigg, weaving the fates, and Brigid, bringing the light of inspiration. Embrace us with your many faces, O goddess. As we celebrate the longest night, teach us the mysteries hidden in the snow's silence and in the twinkle of the stars. Help us to understand the beauty of rest and reflection, the power of patience, and the wisdom that comes from introspection. On this sacred night, goddess, we honor you in all of your glory. O goddess of winter, with your guidance, may we navigate the complexities of life in the depths of our own souls. May your many names and aspects inspire and empower us as we seek to understand and embrace the lessons that you offer. Blessed be, O great goddess, for your gifts of transformation, renewal, and the nurturing darkness of winter. On this Yule night, we welcome your divine energy into our circle. Hail and welcome. As the candle continues to burn, a profound sense of connection with the goddess envelops our circle. You may feel her ancient wisdom and nurturing presence surrounding us, offering us insights and blessings for the journey ahead. Take a moment, either in the comments, out loud, or in your spirit, to welcome the presence of the goddess. As the invocation to the goddess of winter reaches its conclusion, The air around us seems to shift, filled with an ancient and profound energy. The presence of the goddess in all of her aspects begins to weave its way through our circle, touching each of us in a deeply profound way. You may hear her whisper her name in your ear, calling you to follow her, to hear her wisdom, telling her aspect that you may approach to you. You may hear Persephone, Isis, Diana, Medusa, Lilith, Hecate. You may start to feel a comforting coolness, like a gentle winter breeze, as her essence envelops the space. The sensation brings with it a profound sense of peace and stillness, much like the world under a blanket of fresh snow. Her presence is both calming and awe-inspiring, reminding us of the quiet majesty of winter. In the light of the silver candle, you might sense her wisdom and strength. The goddess of winter in her crone aspect offers insights born from ages past, encouraging deep introspection and understanding. Her energy fosters an environment where we can reflect on our lives with clarity and wisdom, understanding the cycles of growth and dormancy. Simultaneously, her maiden aspect infuses the space with a sense of renewal and hope. It's a subtle reminder that even in the depths of winter's chill, the promise of spring and new beginnings is ever present. This aspect of the goddess brings a feeling of rejuvenation and the excitement of potential yet to be realized. As you feel and bask in the presence of the goddess, you may notice a heightened intuition and a deeper connection to your inner self. Her energy encourages us to look within, to find the lessons hidden in the quiet and the dark. This introspection is a gift, allowing us to discover our own inner strength and resilience. The goddess's nurturing presence also fosters a sense of unity and connectedness within our circle. We are reminded that, like many aspects of the goddess, we too are multifaceted and interconnected with the world around us. With the goddess of winter's presence in our circle, we are enveloped in a sacred space, reflection, renewal, and profound wisdom. Her energy guides us through the Yule celebration, helping us to embrace the lessons of the longest night and carry us insights forward into the coming year. In the next phase of our Yule ritual, I turn my attention to a gold candle placed thoughtfully on our altar. This candle, with its radiant hue, symbolizes the god in his dual aspect as the Holly King and the Oak King. Lighting this candle represents the profound transformation and the cyclical nature of the god's journey through the wheel of the year. Gently, I take the gold candle, feeling its connection to the divine masculine energy, and light it with a struck match. Its golden flame comes to life, casting a warm, vibrant light that contrasts with the silver coolness of the goddess's candle. Oh, great god of the forest, in your dual aspect of the Holly King and the Oak King, I honor you on this turning point of the Yule night. As the Holly King, you have reigned over the waning year, a symbol of wisdom, endurance, and the introspective nature of the darker months. As this golden flame burns, we acknowledge your sacrifice and honor your journey. You, the Holly King, now prepare to give way to the Oak King, embodying the rebirth of the sun and the gradual return of light to the world. Blessed God, in the cycle of your transformation, teach us the lessons of surrender and renewal. As the Oak King emerges with the dawn, bringing the promise of growth and new life, let us embrace the change and the potential it brings. On this sacred night, we witness the transition of power, a profound reflection of the cycles within nature and within ourselves. As the wheel of the year turns, we honor your dual nature, understanding the balance between rest and activity, introspection and growth. Blessed be, oh great gods, for your gifts of transformation, resilience, and the eternal cycle of life. On this Yule night, we honor and welcome your enduring energy and the promise of renewal that you bring. Hail and welcome. Take a moment to welcome the spirit of the god, either in the comments, out loud, or in your spirit. As the invocation to the god and the lighting of the gold candle reach their culmination, a profound shift permeates our sacred circle. The presence of the Holly King in his final moments of reign brings a deep, reflective energy. It is a poignant reminder of the natural cycle of ending and surrender. You might feel a sense of solemnity, a reverence for the wisdom and resilience that the Holly King embodies. His presence encourages us to look back on the past year, acknowledging our experiences, our growth, and the lessons learned. In the quiet, respectful acknowledgement of the Holly King's imminent departure, there is a palpable sense of release. It is as though the weight of the past year begins to lift from our shoulders, allowing us to let go of what no longer serves us. This release is both cathartic and necessary, making space for new growth and new beginnings. Simultaneously, as the Oak King prepares to ascend with the dawn, a budding sense of hope and anticipation starts to fill the air. The promise of the Oak King's reign brings a lighter, more vibrant energy to our circle. His emergence symbolizes the return of the light, the gradual lengthening of the days, and the potential for new life and new adventures. You may feel this shift as a stirring of hope in your heart, a readiness to embrace the future with open arms. The Oak King's energy is one of renewal and optimism, encouraging us to set our sights on the horizon and the opportunities that lie ahead. In this sacred moment, as we stand at the threshold between the old and the new, the energy of both the Holly King and the Oak King surround us. It is a powerful reminder that every ending is a beginning and that each goodbye holds the promise of a new hello. As we honor the transition from Holly King to Oak King, we embrace the full spectrum of our experiences, the letting go and the welcoming in. With the Holly King's wisdom and the Oak King's hope guiding us, we are prepared to step forward into the new cycle of the new year. This balance of release and renewal, reflection and anticipation grounds us in the present and lights our path into the future. In the next phase of our Yule ritual, I move to the very heart of our sacred circle and the heart of our altar, where a white, glistening candle stands. This candle, with its pure and radiant hue, opalescent in its appearance, symbolizes the spirit of all, the universe, the nameless and boundless source from which all creation flows. With a sense of deep reverence and connection to the vastness of the cosmos, I take the white candle and light it with a struck match. Its flame comes to life, casting a soft and encompassing glow that unites the energies of the goddess and the god and all of the elements that we have invoked. Oh, great spirit of all, the universe, the boundless and nameless creator, creatix, I honor you on this sacred night of Yule. As this white flame burns, it represents the light of your infinite presence, the source of all life and energy. You are the unseen force that binds the stars and the atoms alike, the eternal essence that is both within us and all around us. In your vastness, we find the interconnectedness of all things, the underlying unity that connects each soul to another. Blessed Spirit, source of all wisdom and love, fill our circle with the awareness of your omnipresence. On this longest night, as we stand at the threshold of a new cycle, we seek your guidance to understand the mysteries of existence. May this white light remind us of the purity of your energy, the peace that comes from knowing we are a part of something greater. Teach us to embrace the interconnectedness of life, to see the divine spark in every creature, every being, and every moment. On this sacred night, we honor you, Great Spirit, for your gifts of insight, unity, and the eternal dance of creation. With your boundless presence, infuse our spirits with a sense of oneness and harmony, a recognition of our place in the grand scheme of the universe. Blessed be, O Great Spirit, O universe, for your gifts of connection, understanding, and the unending cycle of life. On this Yule night, we welcome your profound energy into our circle. Hail and welcome. In the comments, out loud, or in your spirit, welcome the universe, the spirit, the divine source, in whatever way you choose or care to acknowledge it, into our circle. As the invocation concludes, a sense of awe and wonder fills our sacred space. The presence of the Great Spirit, the universe envelops us, offering a perspective of the infinite and of the eternal. You may feel a deep sense of unity and connectedness, a recognition that we are all part of this vast and mysterious cosmos. With the Great Spirit's energy now mingling with ours, our ritual is infused with a profound sense of oneness. Our hearts and minds expand to embrace the limitless possibilities of existence. This energy guides us through the remainder of our Yule celebration, reminding us of our shared journey through the endless cycle of life and through the cosmos. As I turn to face all of you who have assembled here for our sacred Yule ritual, both physically and virtually, A sense of unity and purpose fills the air. We stand together in this moment, connected by more than just digital threads that have brought us to this virtual space. In our hearts, we are united, transcending physical distances and coming together in a realm of shared spiritual intent. Beloved friends, seekers, kindred spirits, brothers, sisters, though we may be thousands of miles apart, in this sacred moment we are bound together by something greater. As I declare this circle cast, know that it is formed in perfect love and perfect trust. This circle transcends the ordinary constraints of space and time. We gather in a place that is not a place, in a time which is not a time. Here in our shared spiritual space, we step beyond the physical world, entering a realm of timeless magic and profound connection. Within this circle, we are one. Our energies intertwine, creating a sacred space that bridges the physical and the ethereal, the online and the spiritual. Here we are free from the bounds of distance and the limitations of the everyday world. In this circle, cast in perfect love and perfect trust, we come together to celebrate Yule, to honor the longest night, and to welcome the rebirth of the light. Our hearts, though apart, be as one in the rhythm of the universe, united in our purpose and passion. As I declare this circle cast, let us embrace the magic that flows within and around us. Let us celebrate the unity and love that binds us, transcending physical barriers to share this sacred moment. Blessed be, for in this circle we are united in spirit and intention, a testament to the power and connection and the enduring nature of our shared journey. Blessed be, my friends, and welcome. Bid one another blessed Yule or blessed be. Take a moment to greet one another. Here in the chat, as I conclude the declaration, you may feel a deepening of the connection that binds us. This circle cast across the miles unites us in shared experience, a testament to the power of spirit and the enduring strength of our community. In this sacred space, we stand together, ready to experience the magic and wonder of Yule. As the circle now casts, I settle into our sacred space, and I'm going to sit next to you, bridging distances with the magic of our shared ritual. In the heart of our circle, under the soft illumination of these candles and the brilliant light of our bonfire, I will begin to unfold the ancient and enduring story of Yule, the time of the longest night and the rebirth of the sun. As I tell this story, please enjoy your time, enjoy one another, talk, ask questions, share. We are in a story time, a time of togetherness in our circle. In times long past, in an era where the world was a wild tapestry of the mystery and the realms were closely intertwined, there existed a sacred celebration known as Yule. This was a moment where the old year gently closed its eyes, making way for the quiet emergence of the new. During the harsh clasp of winter, our forebears would gather to honor the winter solstice, the night where the darkness stretched its wings, the whitest across the land. This darkness was welcomed, revered even as a period of rest, introspection, and profound magic. A time where the veil between the worlds thinned, revealing the deeper truth. On this longest of nights, a great bonfire, much like the one we have before us now, would be lit, symbolizing the masculine sun, which had weakened and receded. But this fire served as a vibrant symbol of hope, a fiery testament to the enduring promise that the sun in all of his glory would rise again. Communities would encircle this blaze, much as we are now, their voices weaving tales and melodies into the crisp night, their words ascending into the star-studded heavens. The tale would turn to the Holly King, the sovereign of the fading year, who has held his reign since the sun-drenched days of midsummer. His reign was now waning, and he would graciously yield to the Oak King, a vigorous symbol of the growing year. Their eternal dance was not one of conflict, but of a natural rhythm of existence, a harmony of light and dark, introspection and renewal. Feasts would be held where the bounty of late harvests and prepared nourishments were shared. Hearty dishes, nuts, fruits sweetened with honey, glazed tables alongside the warmth of mulled wines and ciders, a reminder of the returning warmth of the sun. Stories of the sun god, the Oak King, and the Holly King would fill the air, tales of his courageous journey across the sky, the sun god's relentless battle against the encroaching darkness, and his undying bravery, shining as a beacon of hope and resilience. As the apex of the longest night approached, sacred stillness would envelop the land. It was a moment of profound magic. Pause between what was and what would be. Breath held in collective anticipation. And with the first glimmers of dawn, all eyes would turn eastward, yearning for the first sight of the reborn sun. His return, breaking through the night's embrace, was met with jubilation and relief. The sun, in his glory, had returned, ushering in a renewal and a promise of a fresh start. This rebirth was more than a celestial event. It was a spiritual awakening. It symbolized the enduring cycle of life, the assurance that no matter the depth of night, light would always prevail. It was a time to let go of the past, to release what no longer served, and to embrace the budding potential of the future. As we now celebrate Yule here together, we honor these time-honored traditions. We recall that profound stillness of the longest night, the sacred darkness, and the triumphant return of the sun. We cherish the wisdom of our ancestors and their rituals and their stories passed down through generations. I'd ask you now to tell me if you have a tradition that's been passed down through your generations. As we await the dawn, let our hearts be open to the new year's new possibilities. Let us welcome the light and embrace renewal and continue the unceasing cycle of existence. In this moment, we hear our link in the eternal chain, part of the unending dance of the seasons and the perpetual song of the earth. As I conclude my story, the essence of many Yules past seem to envelop us. A timeless reminder of life's perpetual cycles. Here in our sacred circle together as dawn grows ever nearer, we are an integral part of this ancient narrative, awaiting the sun's rise and the chapter yet to be written. As a serene pause envelops our circle, in this moment of quiet reflection on our traditions past and our ancestors, I want you to look down in your mind's eye and see lying next to you on the ground a piece of paper and a pen, seemingly placed there by unseen hands. I invite you in your mind's eye to gently pick up these items. Now is the time for release. On these paper, Write down all that you wish to let go from this past year. These could be worries, regrets, mistakes, or any burdens that have weighed upon your heart. In your mind's eye, let the pen be your guide as you release these onto the paper. As you hold the pen, let your thoughts flow freely. This is a moment between you and the gods, a moment of honesty and catharsis, a sacred opportunity right now to unburden your soul, to write down everything that you wish to leave behind in the darkness of the longest night. Don't put it in the comments unless you really, really want to. Just write it on this paper in your mind's eye in our sacred circle. Once you've poured your thoughts onto this paper, I encourage you to cast it into the bonfire at the center of our circle. Say something in the comments to indicate that you have cast your paper into the circle, into the bonfire. Watch as the fire consumes your paper. Let the flames represent the transformative power of the sun, burning away the old, leaving only ashes that will nurture the soil for new growth. As your paper catches fire and the flames begin to consume your written words, imagine the weight of the past year lifting off your shoulders. The fire's light is a purifying force, symbolizing the rebirth of hope and the dawn of the new year. Feel free to share in the comments what you've chosen to release into the fire, or just simply that you have burned and you have made your release. This act of sharing can be a part of your release, a symbolic gesture of letting go and moving forward with renewed strength and clarity. As the ashes of your paper mingle with the fire, know that the longest night is ending and the rebirth of the sun will bring you a fresh start, a new journey filled with untold possibilities. Artemis, oracles, Amy York, watch your papers burn. In this peaceful moment, I invite you now to bring to mind your loved ones, your family, and your friends. Picture each of them in your heart, whether they are near or far, on this side or the other side of the veil. And imagine the warmth of our fire as a glowing energy within you, a radiant light filled with love and positive intentions. And share your love with your loved ones. Let us now send this love out into the world. Envision this warm golden light extending from your heart, reaching out to all of your loved ones and those you hold dear. Imagine it as a gentle embrace and a comforting presence, surrounding them and giving them your love wherever they may be. As you focus on the images of your loved ones, feel the connection between your heart and those that you love who are not with you now. This energy knows no boundaries. It's not limited by distance or circumstance. It is a testament to the power of love and the bonds that tie us together. Think of your family, picturing their faces and recalling fond memories. Send them your love and your positive thoughts. Imagine this energy bringing them peace and happiness and a sense of being loved and cherished. Consider your friends, those who have stood by you, shared in your joys and your sorrows. Picture this loving energy surrounding them, offering support and strength and companionship, even from afar. In this moment, our release is done and our love being shared. Our circle becomes a beacon of love and warmth, a source of compassionate energy radiating out into the world. It's a powerful reminder that even in our solitude, we have the capacity to touch the lives of others, to offer comfort and connection across the miles. Together in the glow of our bonfire and the magic of our longest night, we're united in our shared humanity, this human experience, our collective capacity for love and kindness. A simple yet profound act of sending love to our loved ones near and far. It's a fitting tribute to the spirit of Yule and the enduring power of the soul. As our ritual continues, the atmosphere in our sacred circle shifts to one of joy and communal warmth. We now engage in a celebratory sharing of food and drink, embracing the spirit of togetherness and the festive essence of Yule. I'm going to start by passing around a basket of food in our circle in our mind's eye, filled with an assortment of treats that symbolize the richness of the season. I present to you some fruits that are preserved in honey, nuts, a few spice breads, and a couple of other delicacies that you may or may not enjoy, but take what you need and leave the rest behind. And let us share in the bounty of the earth together, as a reminder that the abundance and nourishment it provides us, even in the heart of winter. And along with the food, I'm going to have my imaginary pitcher of drink here, and I'm going to share it among us. It's a wholesome, invigorating. I'm going to go with Artemis's suggestion, mulled cider, non-alcoholic, perfect for this occasion. Okay, something that will warm us deep inside, and it'll symbolize our communal cup of life that we all share. So as you drink, let it warm our spirits as we wait for the dawn together. Take one down, pass it around, 99 mugs of cider on the wall. So, as we partake in the food and drink, laughter and lighthearted conversations fill the air. Let's share our stories, fond memories. Please, somebody tell me some stories and fond memories and moments of gratitude. You guys, be a part, add to the tapestry of our shared experience. The joy in our love in our circle, I can feel it. I have been going through tears off and on through this ritual. I went through tears even as I was writing this ritual together. So yes, cheers, oracles. Yes. So I can tell you, I am so grateful for all of you guys. I really, really am. You are my hearts, all of you. You give me reason. If I am just able to touch one person's life, I've made a difference. And I'll tell you, having our online community to where we can come together like this across the miles, across the universes, it's a beautiful thing. And I thank each and every one of you for being a part of this. I thank you for coming and celebrating this profound experience of Yule with me. It's been great. I've been enjoying it. We have a little bit more to go to kind of talk about, but I just really wanted to give people, because very few people get that option, to go to a ritual or a coven meetup or something like that, to really have a nice formal Yule celebration in our virtual space here. So I invite you to express your hopes for the year to come. I said, comment what I say on the screen there is comment what you are leaving behind in the old year, what you'd like to manifest in the new year, if you'd like. Artemis, you haven't really had a good holiday season until recently. Well, I'm glad it's getting better now. That's wonderful. I think it's a beautiful, beautiful thing to know, yeah, we have ups, we have downs, but we learn from all of it. We release our past and we have this wonderful promise of a new dawn. The new dawn which begins tomorrow. Understand that as we share our aspirations and our hopes for the year to come, for our personal growth, for our dreams, our achievements, wishes for health and happiness, for ourselves, for our loved ones, we can share that with one another. Every one of those things is every hope shared is a seed planted, and it is nurtured by the collective energy that we bring together, that we have, being loving and inclusive, and this kind of weaves a tapestry together, kind of like a collective vision for our future that is personal and individualized, but it's also interconnected. It's that moment of understanding that we are this infinitesimal piece in the universe, yet the entire universe would fall apart without us because we are necessary. We are needed. It's a powerful way to affirm our intentions, and it sets the stage for our new year and helps us, go forward with positivity, with purpose. Artemis, you're leaving, and I'm grateful for you too, Jonathan. And Artemis is leaving behind their pain, anxieties, and desperation, and manifesting prosperity, school success, and love. That is beautiful, my friend. Beautiful. As we continue our vigil and awaiting the first light of dawn, and no, I'm not going to keep this live going that long. I just wanted to come together in this sense of community and hope, and with this kind of sense of anticipatory yearning for what's to come in the future. We need to understand that together we are more than just individuals. We become a community. We become united in celebration. We're united in looking forward to the rebirth of the sun, and we ourselves manifest and bring infinite possibilities. We are the magic. We begin the new. We are the change. As you look to change in your own personal life, be a part of the change in the life of the world around you. You can change you. You can change your immediate circle. And just that one little drop in the pond, that little pebble in the pond, it can ripple outwards. 1 drop, 2 drop, 3 drop. Next thing you know, the world, which was a drought before, is now overwhelmed and filled with the drops of change and love that we can bring. Yes, there is so much, guys, that divides us in this world, from politics to sexualities to genders to opinions to religions. I mean, I can think of so many things that you see that meme up on Facebook where somebody says, just to prove that people argue about anything, here's a stick. And then people, of course, start arguing about the stick. We have so much that divides us. Let us be the light that says, you know what? Even if I don't agree with you, te amo, I love you, je t'aime. La tibia li bleu, I love you. Across those bridges, I love you. Jonathan is leaving behind everything he wrote on his list. The loss of his true self and his exes and unrequited loves, and embrace a new and open opportunity for love and love of self. That's beautiful, Jonathan. I'll wait a few more minutes to see if anybody else would like to share what you're leaving behind in the old year and what you want to manifest in the new as we sit together in our sacred circle. As we embrace the deep quiet of the sacred night, let's take a moment to honor the darkness. Often misunderstood, the dark part of the year is a crucial time for rest and introspection and renewal. Just as nature retreats into a deep slumber during the winter months, we too are invited to slow down, to turn inward, and to replenish our spirits. The darkness of winter is not a void, but a nurturing space full of potential. It is in this quietude that the seeds of change and growth are sown. It is a time for us to reflect on our path, a time to dream deeply, and a time to set intentions for the future. In the embrace of night, we find the freedom to explore the depths of our souls, to heal, and to grow. As the longest night unfolds around us, let it be a reminder that every period of darkness in our lives is followed by rebirth and light. Just as the dawn will break at the end of this night, so too will we emerge from our own periods of darkness, renewed, transformed. Green-eyed Gemini releases limiting beliefs and negative self-talk. That is beautiful. Now, as we prepare to conclude our ritual tonight, let this understanding of the dark nourish and comfort us. Let it remind us that the rebirth of the sun is not just a celestial event, but it's a personal journey of renewal and awakening. With these thoughts in mind, let's move towards the conclusion of our ritual. Beloved friends, as we gently open our sacred circle on this longest night, remember that although we part, the circle remains unbroken. The peace and joy and lessons of this dark phase of the year stay with us, enriching our hearts and our souls. May the circle be open but unbroken. May the quiet and restorative power of this night and the hope of the sun's rebirth live on within us. As we await the dawn, let us carry with us the wisdom gained in the darkness, ready to be reborn with the new light. I now invite you to cherish this time of togetherness. Let us share food and drink and the warmth of companionship as our life continues for as long as we shall be. Let's exchange stories and hopes and dreams as we sit together in the embrace of the night. Let us celebrate the beauty of the darkness and the promise of the light to come. Though the dawn is still many hours away, let this time be a sacred space for reflection and connection. Together, in the heart of the night, we hold space for each other, embracing the darkness and anticipating the rebirth that comes with the first light of the dawn. May the circle be open yet unbroken. May the peace of the God and Goddess be ever in your heart. Merry we have met, merry we shall part, and merry we shall meet again. Blessed be. And thank you for coming. I invite you to stay and chit chat and have an inviting, wonderful fireside chat with me, or just enjoy the nice little Yule music that the old wolf ever so graciously made for us. Did you